Hello, I'm Mark Stern, and I've got a question for you. Have you ever considered putting your property into a property auction? Now, the stigma of auctions from many, many years ago used to be, oh, they have to be, run down, derelict sort of properties or issued properties, um, and and therefore you have to sell them for a lot cheaper. Um, that's not really the case anymore. I mean, obviously there are those properties that are in auction and they get snapped up straight away. But over the years, and I've been working in auctions now for probably around about 12 years, I have found that more and more people are putting what you'd call your normal family home or your nice flat into a property auction, especially if you're looking to sell quickly. Now, the way the market is at the moment, I think the key word on the property market, if you're trying to sell, is patience. And I don't know about you, but I'm starting to run out of a little bit of patience. I've got had properties now on the market for months, and they're getting a viewing every so often. And when I analyze and look into the back end of this through the property portals like Rightmove and Zoopla, these properties are getting like 1,000 searches per week, and the click-through rates are quite good. People, you're still getting about 80, 90, sometimes up to maybe two or 300 people clicking in and actually looking at the properties. But the phone's not ringing. People aren't actually going to have a look. You've really got to twist their arms. And it's just the way that the market is at the moment. It's, the economy, the world as such. People are scared to commit and to actually make a move, which really does not help you if you are looking to move. Recently, there's been a lot of success with property auctions because, at least with an auction, you know where you stand. You put your property into auction, you're going to immediately get interest on that because of things like starting prices, which tend to be a lot lower than the actual reserve that you yourself set. And the property will get views online, it will get views in person. I do viewings on the properties that I put into auction, and then you start to get bids on it. And the idea is exactly the same as like an eBay auction. Um, it just creates and generates interest. And obviously, there's a lot more involved than just that. But the fact is that a property can sell within a month, sometimes within days, by going into auction. Now, then obviously, you then think to yourself, well, 1 minute, what do I do here? Because once actually the price is agreed and the hammer goes down, your property exchanges contracts, deposits paid, and obviously you then need to move out. But generally speaking, that period of time can be anything up to 3 months. So I think auctions is a fantastic way to start moving. It really does it really does speed up the property market. It speeds up the whole process. You haven't got to sit there and wait for months, to find. I mean, basically, at the moment, you've got to spend ages to actually get a viewing. Then the person's got to like your property. Then they've got to make you an offer. And then that offer can be a way away from what you're actually wanting. Um, and then once the process starts, it can take weeks and weeks. And during that period, obviously, we all know something can go wrong, somebody can pull out. At least with auctions, they have that information ahead of time. So, if you'd like to chat to me further about auctions, maybe you've been on the market with an agent now for for a few months and you're not getting the viewings, you're not getting the interest, it's worth a phone call. Please give me a call on the number you can see here on the screen, and I'll be happy to chat further about property auctions. Thank you.